Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Paul Brown Show. This evening, my guest will be Miss Lucille Gaddy. She's a writer, producer, and a director. How you doing, Miss Gaddy?
I am doing great, and it's good to be here.
Hey, thank you for coming on the show. What makes Miss Lucille Gaddy reach for greatness?
Lucille is a fighter. A lot of times things haven't been great for me, but when I'm down, that's when I really want to push and being great, no matter what.
Yes, ma'am. Where are you from?
I am from Wadesboro, or Ansonian County.
Ah, you got that little accent on you.
Oh yes.
I know you got a lot of business that you work with. What are some of the businesses that you work with?
Well, I'm a hairstylist, and I've been a hairstylist for many years. Almost, say, like 25 years. I'm also a travel agent, close to 10 years. Okay. So I got a lot of little things going on. Makeup artist, I like doing weddings. So it's a lot of things that I try to do.
That hairstylist, how does it make you feel to, I know when ladies get their hair done, it kind of like builds their self-esteem.
Exactly.
How does that make you feel knowing that you're changing that lady's, her whole attitude?
You know, when a person walk in and maybe they feeling down or not looking their best, and for you to let them, trust you, and your hands are the one that's gonna make them look good, it's inspiring. It's inspiring. And it makes you feel good also that they trusted you to make them look good.
And you've been doing that for how long?
Over 25 years.
25 years. So you've seen ladies come and go. So your clientele must be real large.
Yes, it's also I stay in a small town, so it's pretty large, and it goes down a little bit. It comes back up. It depends on what's going on. So I like it.
Okay. So other than that, you're also a writer. Yes. How long have you written plays?
Well, tell you the truth, I've been writing since I've been in the 3rd grade. But it's been like on and off a lot. But this time, I say almost about 8-9 years ago, I really wanted to produce, direct, and get into it. So it's been a good while. So we really started doing our plays last year. Okay.
What inspired you to want to become a writer?
Well, what inspired me is looking at a lot of the black writers now, especially Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Shonda Rhimes. I like Spike Lee, Correct. So I still like a lot of writers, and to see what they produce and put it on stage in front of everyone, I just love it.
Correct. I was watching some footage of Tyler Perry, and he said that when he first started off, his shows were real small. And he said it took years and years for it to get to that stage where it's at right now. How do you feel about that?
I understand what he go through, because when you start, no one may not audition.
Correct.
So it take patience too. So last year I started with one person. Then after a while I got a second person. So it's a lot of patience that go on. But once you get those people and groom them and direct them the way you want them to do,
correct,
it's rewarding. I love it. I love it.
Because Mr. Perry, Tyler Perry, said that it took him probably like 6-7 years for him to finally see
exactly
where he's at right now. And I guess that patience has a lot to do, not giving up, knowing that God has something with your name, a blessing with your name on it.
Exactly. Because I started this play in 2009.
Okay.
Now it's 2015, so it takes time. And it just don't happen for you.
Correct.
But you have to just be dedicated to your work and believe in your work. Because if you don't believe in your work, nobody else won't. And you got to make people feel like you can do this no matter what.
L&L Production Company.
Yes.
How long have you had that company?
I have had that company probably anywhere between 5 years. There's a story behind it too.
Okay, go ahead.
L&L means Lisa, Lucille.
Okay.
Lisa is the neighborhood name. Lucille is the professional name. My mama liked calling me Lisa. My daddy liked calling me Lucille. So I put both of them together and called it L&L Production.
Ah. And that's why you choose that name.
Yes.
Going back to the play, your play is called Getting Past Ugly.
Yes.
That's the name, where'd you come from with that name?
Well, that name came from in moments where it wasn't looking too great for me. It came from maybe friends that I lost, family members, business that I left to pursue other things, or I had to give up my business. Being in debt, no money, brokenness, all those things that seem ugly to you.
Correct.
That's where that play came from. And how do you get past it? Now, a lot of people say, why is it PASS instead of PAST? Because there's some of us still going through some things and they haven't got over it yet.
Okay.
So that's why I chose Getting Past Ugly.
Where do you consider yourself at now in life?
I am at a great place in life, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm at a place where I feel a little bit more confident about myself at the age that I am. 10 years, 15 years ago, I think I was just a little bit too young to really know about life or haven't took life as serious like I am taking it now.
Okay.
You know, you have to go through some things in life in order for you to really appreciate what God had given you. And I think I'm at that moment where I appreciate life. And I thank God for everything that He's doing for me. And I appreciate my writing. I don't think I appreciated it back then. So now I really appreciate the gift that He has given me. And I want to use it to the fullest.
When we start seeing Ms. Gaddy traveling around the world with her different plays, will you change?
Hopefully I won't, because where I'm at in life. Hopefully I want to stay humble and meek and always remember. I don't want to forget. I want to remember when I didn't have nothing. I want to remember when I stayed on my knees all the time. I want to continue to stay on my knees all the time, praying to God and asking the good Lord to help me. And I don't want to take credit for something that He has given me. I always want Him to have the credit no matter what. And even people that are surrounding me in my plays, I want them to be appreciated too. And I also want them to appreciate the gift that God has given them too. And I don't want to leave Him out of nothing.
The people that are involved in your plays, let's talk about each one of them and what do they bring to the play that you see as a writer.
I'm glad you asked me that.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, I'm going to talk about Rachel first. Rachel is the one that really called me when I had quit just about. She called me one day and said, "Hey, Miss Lucille, you got anything going on, like a play or something?" And I was like, "What?" You know, so she has stuck with me from the beginning.
Okay.
When it was just me and her. At the car wash, reading lines, in the car, reading lines, eating at McDonald's, reading lines. She was there, you know.
Correct.
And Now her character is called Sharon, and I'm playing the mama.
Okay.
And they got a love-hate relationship going on. She has been abused, and she felt like the mother knew about it. So they got a love-hate relationship going on, and Rachel does a great job playing Sharon. Leroy is played by Mr. Amp Clark.
Okay.
I should say Anthony Clark. And he's a great barber stylist also. He's a barber stylist. And he brings a lot to that character to Leroy. And Leroy is my husband. He's been accused of something he didn't do. And he brings a lot of flavor to the play also.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I have Miss Sheila Ray, who plays there Wanda Wills. She's a talk show host. So I love the way she plays the talk show host. You know, she brings a lot to the table too, and bringing that talk show alive. And also we have Nurse Jackie, and her real name is Miss Jackie Studevant. And she does a great job playing the nurse, you know, Nurse Jackie.
Okay.
Yes. And we also have young actors. We have a young actor named Miss Destiny Stewart. She's a great singer. She's in the 8th grade. Keandra Barrett, who's graduating this year.
Okay.
Great singer. And we also have Minister Timothy Marshall, and he's a great singer too.
So you have a mixture of
young and old.
Correct.
Yeah.
How does that work as far as having the younger generations mingling into that play atmosphere?
You know, that's something I wanted to bring to the table. I didn't want to just be all adults. I also want to bring young people in it also. And by them being in the play, and we just done a few plays, I can see a change in them. They are so eager to be in the next play and the next play and the next play. And it's getting their minds going, and, you know, they seem a little bit more motivated also. Okay. And I want to keep it that way. One day I want to do a play or write a play just for the young people, because young people need to do something in life and keep their mind flowing. You know, they very artistic, creative, and very smart. So one day I like to just write a play for them.
Okay, all right. That should be, when do you see yourself possibly doing that?
Hopefully this year. Hopefully this year. And since they out of school for the summer,
yes, ma'am,
I think I will try to do something for them this summer.
I know that has to be, how does your community accept your play? I mean, because this is like a beginning.
Yes.
And we look at all these big stars, they also started somewhere.
Yes.
So how does your community accept yourself and your playwriting and stuff?
I like to say this about Anson County. Anson County has been very, very supportive. We just did a play March the 28th at Waysboro Primary School.
Okay.
And we had a great turnout. We also had sponsors. I gotta say thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the community also. The support that they gave us was overwhelming for us, because we didn't think we would get that much support.
Correct.
And we still got calls saying, when are you going to return? So we're going to return again June the 13th.
Okay.
At the Ansonian Theater in Waysboro.
All right.
So we ready.
I know you got to be real excited about this.
I am excited, because I'm excited to see what I wrote down that the good Lord gave me to come to life, and for